We're supposed to be recording, so welcome to advancedmotorcycletraining.com 2019. I hope this is going to work. I don't know what many other people do when they look at YouTubers. Obviously they look at clips and they look at the way that people are being observed and the way that they're riding, but obviously what you've got to remember is that the art, I say art with an A, of advanced motorcycling is obviously based on the tried and trusted method of roadcraft. So what is roadcraft? Well, roadcraft is a system of drill, each feature of which is considered at the approach to any hazard, basically. And what we're talking about, a hazard is anything that contains an element of actual or potential danger. So really as good as anything. Well, when you're travelling along the road, you've got to try and spot those hazards before anybody else does anything to you. So for example, when you do spot a hazard, you then implement IPSC, which is information, position, speed, gear and acceleration. So as we're travelling on this A-classified road, we're just entering into a de-restricted area, and all I'm going to do as part of that system is check my mirror and increase, if possible, up to 60 miles an hour. Having done that, I'm going to take observation, left, right, forward and back, and noticing in the distance the road appears to go round to my right. Having gone right, goes left, then right and then left. No need to position to extreme to get me view, i.e. on the white light, because I've already got my view through the curve. Got a little bit of power as I pull through the curve itself, but I can't go too fast because my speed's being governed by the moving hazard, i.e. the car in front of me. So I've got to adjust my speed accordingly and follow at a safe distance. I know from local knowledge there's not much opportunity to do any overtaking on this section of road because we've got solid white lines against us. We've also got a parked car to the near side, so IPSC, position's already there, there's the information. I've already got my position, so there's no need to change anything. Looking across the bend now as the road goes round to the left, having gone left goes straight, then right, then left. So I can position straight for this one. Have a change of gear, cars in front of me going to speed up a little bit. Road appears to go round to my right. What am I going to do? I'm going to tuck in towards the near side and then just gradually open the throttle to compensate for the loss of power as I go around the bend. Also, when you are doing the bends, what I tend to do is tend to split the road up into 5 sectors. So on the white line, that's position 5. Offside running wheel carriageway, position 4. Centre of the road, position 3. Near side running wheel, position 2. And to the extreme on the edge of the road, position 1. So as we approach the bend ahead, we're going to stick position 2 and then drift out to position 4. Equalising the margin of danger. Next hazard is a 40 limit, mirror check, bring the speed down. I'm in 6th gear, she won't cope with that because she's just running in, so we're going to get a more responsive gear, which is 5th. Vehicle is responding quite nicely, got an amount of torque, not too bad. Speed limit is 40 miles an hour, but the cars in front are travelling at 38. I'm quite happy now in position 4, as the road goes round to my left. Probably just drift a little bit in towards position 2, but bearing in mind the possibility of the active junction come lay-by, come car park to the pub. That's now cleared, no need to position. I've got a good view through the bend as the road appears to go round to my left. Looking at my mirror, still no change in circumstances behind, getting a good cross view along the inside, the near side of the vehicles as the road appears to go round to my left. Mirror check, still nothing about. 303, 37 miles an hour, picking up now to 40. Bearing in mind you've got to be very aware in situations like this. If you do get a car, you target fixate on them, they sometimes tend to take you over the speed limit. Luckily here we're still under the 40 limit. We've got to stay position 4, good cross view. You can see in the distance we've got a junction to our left at crossroads, so the information is there. I intend to turn left at that crossroads, so my position will probably move to position 2. Going to check my mirror, shoulder check left, nothing behind me. I will indicate for the vehicle that's now come up behind me. Traffic lights are on red. Mirror check before bringing the vehicle to a standstill. We've got a vehicle in front of us here. He is in the designated lane, but he's got no indicator on. So is he going to be turning left? This stage now, just have a look around to see what's happening. We've got a vehicle to my right. Slower moving tractor on the opposite junction. Still on red. Looks like they staggered. So what I'll do, I'll just go into neutral. Don't want to burn the clutch out. Rear brake has been operated by my right foot, and left foot is now on the ground. So I'm going to do the Hendon shuffle in a minute, which is mirror check. Looking for that amber. So there we go. Right foot down, right foot up, left foot down. Gear, shoulder check before manoeuvring. And away. Change the speed limit now to 50 miles an hour. Noticing immediately we've got a configuration of bends. First to the left, followed by one to the right. Position 4, no problem at all. Just clocking the Porsche behind me. As the road goes round to the left. Having gone left, goes right. So I'm going to nudge slightly in towards position 2. Noticing the vehicle ahead is braking for the majority of the bends. We are a 50 mile an hour zone and we're travelling at 35 miles an hour. So is that the weakness of the driver in front? Does he know the road, or is he looking for a junction to turn left or right? Noticing in the distance a line of traffic. Junction to the offside, just in case he does make a manoeuvre. No, he doesn't. Mirror check. Brake lights again. So it's one of those, you've got to give this 100% concentration, just in case he decides to do something like a martini driver, anytime, any place. If you remember the old advert, we will probably look for an opportunity to overtake. We've got 15 miles an hour to play with, and local knowledge says there's a right hand bend coming up. Brake lights again. Position 2. Brake lights again. Oncoming vehicles. Out to position 4. No opportunity yet for any overtake, so deciding to speed up a little bit. Now he's on 40. There's a bend coming round to our left. If you're a betting man or woman, brake lights, there you go. And again. Oh, we're turning off. Mirror check. Got plenty of room. Yeah, today will do, just in case. There we go. Traffic lights are on red. Porsche's with me.